Hey guys, seeing that it's been such crap weather to film, we haven't had time to go and do a trailer, so I thought I'd do a quick video about it and, well, do a sort of trailer, I suppose. A talk trailer instead. Right, well, we're back at where it all began, the old Resident Evil challenge. You might recognise the door from the first Rebirth challenge thing I decided to do. From the Gamers Challenge Ghost. That failed. So, poor bugger. Gamers Challenge Ghost never gets to rest. So, what is entitled in this Resident Evil challenge? Well, it's episodic, meaning I do different challenges for different Resident Evil games episode wise. And how we're going to start it? Well, once a week we do an episode that we plan and just things go. But this is all new because we're doing live streams. So far so good that we're planning to do the first challenge in a couple of weeks. So on the 6th of July, which is, I believe, a Wednesday. Hang on. I can't be right. 26th of June, near the end of the month, we're going to be doing the first episode, airing the first episode live on YouTube at 9 PM UK time. We're going to start with Resident Evil Remake, handgun only, no saves, and we got house stipulations. Oh yeah. Now, the house stipulations work as followed. I have to roll, because I can't be bothered with getting pieces of paper and printing out numbers. I'm going to have to roll a D4 dice. For those who don't know what that means, it's a four-sided die. Well, it's a triangle dice, but it's got four sides or four numbers on it. 1 to 4. So, if I get 1, I can only do the game with only green herbs. Well, 2, I can only do the game with all herbs but no first aid sprays. 3, I can only do the game in only first aid sprays. Or 4, which is a good one in sort of like, I'm only allowed to use first aids, herbs, but no blue herb. So, no biggie. It's doable. So if I roll a 1, that's not a biggie either. 1 means I only have the green herbs. That's all I'm allowed. No blue, no red, no first aid sprays. So that's how that entails. How you want to try and do this yourself, if you want to do it, just come up with some ideas. Play around, make some challenges up. Give me some ideas of challenges if you want to. This is just a basic idea of what happens. We pick out, sometimes it's not we pick out numbers, so we have the rules of what those numbers mean. So far we're going to use the dice. So basically, yeah, as I said there. So you can have health stipulations, you can have save stipulations, difficulty stipulations, whatever, what weapon stipulations as well. So yeah, that's what the Resident Evil Challenge is. And so far, the Resident Evil Challenge will be broadcast live once a week on a Wednesday, live 9 PM. For this first season, let's see how well it goes. And Yeah, the first one starts next week, 26th of July. June. The next one will be in July. And yeah, let's see how well it goes. Hopefully, we get to season 2. The reason why I'm doing this live is because it just saves me time recording and editing, and I've got enough projects going on as it is, and it's a lot easier to live stream it because, you know, then people can actually see the challenge for itself in full without having to worry about the edits and being that the video is too long, and you can always interact as well when I'm doing the challenge. So, you know, it's always cool to do that, and you can see all the mistakes, you can see all the stuff that I can't, you know, plan. You know, I can't just go through the game and, oh shit, something's just happened, or I can't go, oh, this happened before, wonder if it happens again. You know, I can't really re-record that and do all that. So that's why going live is a good idea. So that's going to be a cool thing to try and do. Yeah. The week after, our workout dates. The dates will be in the pinned comment down below of what days I'm going to be doing the live streams of the Resident Evil Challenge. They will be live every Wednesday, 9 PM UK time. So just keep an eye out for that. If you're on my Facebook page, Twitter page, the full details will be there. What games will be played, what the stipulations we're going to do. Now, I won't know the healing item stipulation for Resident Evil Remake until I start the stream on the day, which is a good thing, and some other games are the same for the health stipulations. Resident Evil 2 Remake is going to be contested under hardcore difficulty. 3 saves, both characters, Leon A, B, and then Claire B. Handgun and choice of a flammable weapon. So it's going to be tough, but doable. We're only allowed to use a certain amount of healing items, i.e. we're not allowed to use first aid sprays. So that's going to be really difficult. But we have to make up a big challenge for this. We're not doing random ones because that will kill it at the moment. And we always get poisoned in the sewers. So let's try this and see how well it goes. Debuting it, if it fails, it fails. But you know, I played Resident Evil 2 Remake a lot. No, and don't worry, it's not going to be the second episode. I want to save the best to last in a way, which will be probably Nemesis. So, yeah, you'll see on the pinned comment as well as on my Facebook and Twitter page when the dates are announced and what we're doing. The Resident Evil 2 Remake one is already set in stone. It doesn't need any extras like the other ones do, because the other ones are having some random stipulations for health and weaponry, whereas Remake is already set in stone. It'll be handgun only for both characters, and Claire gets the grenade launcher with all the flame rounds, as much as you can get for the stupid plant bugs in the lab or hive or whatever they want to call it in this. And Leon gets the flamethrower, and they all have the final bosses. Claire has 3 final bosses to do with, so she'll have to deal with 3 rocket launchers for the ending bosses. So that's the challenge. And the same with Leon, has only 2 bosses to beat with the rocket launcher. It just makes it a bit more easier. So we've got 3 weapon stipulations, but we're only allowed to use the rocket launchers on the final bosses. So yeah, no accidentally shooting plant monsters with the rocket launcher, because that's a penalty, and I don't really want that, because a penalty means I would have to have, you know, I'll have to be careful with that, because if I get a penalty near the end, that's the fail of the challenge. So I have to make sure I've got a grenade on me so I can throw it, so I knock them down or something, and then that would be fun to see if I get all that far. I'm like, yeah, and then accidentally fire a rocket launcher. No, I'm not allowed to do that. It's only for the Birkin fight in the lab and the Super Tyrant, Super Mr. X or Super Tyrant, whatever you want to call him. at the end when you're going down the elevator. With Claire, it's the same, and then obviously the ending bit is when she's firing off against the final Birkin on the back of the train. I was planning to just use the Gatling gun, but I think it'd be a lot easier and better. So guys, not watching for fucking ever. It's going to be a long night, that one, because not only we've got to do the first section with Leon A, first playthrough, we've got to do Claire B after that. You're talking about 4 hours of live stream, if that, maybe 5 hours, 4 hours 30 at least. All gameplay. I'm not using unlimited rocket launcher early through, so I can't beat it in hour 55. So, I haven't got a strict time limit saying I've got to beat the game under 2 hours. I mean, that'd be physically impossible. I mean, 2 hours 30, most likely, both characters. But if it goes over, it goes over. But, I have a time limit to myself to do streaming and what I'm going to do. So if I'm starting at 9 PM, you bet your ass I want to make sure by 11 o'clock I start the second scenario and finishing by 1 o'clock in the morning. I might start a little early that day, so see what I can do with the time limits I have. It might consist of I have to start at 7 PM that only one stream, because that one's going to be the longest stream of the challenge, because it's not only Leon A, it's also Claire B as well. So at least with the classic Resident Evil 2, it's just going to be Leon A, handgun only, Magnum for the final boss, and it's going to be random choice of healing as well, because I can do that. I have actually done it with no first aid sprays and no blue herbs, so it's possible. We just at the moment haven't selected the house stipulations for that one, because we want to make it a little bit different compared to remake, so that's doable and that's going to happen soon. So yeah, this is not what I planned for the trailer, but I can't do anything about the weather, unfortunately, so at least I got a video out for you guys. Make sure you check out the pinned comment below to find out the dates of when I'm live streaming, so check out what I'm doing, and also on social media to get the full information on what challenges I'm doing, what the health stipulations are that I will be picking out in the streams, and times. If they might change sometimes, depending on how long some of the games will take, duration of the challenge. Some of them might start a bit early, some of them start a bit late. We'll work it out. And if you want to join in my challenges, definitely watch what I do. And definitely I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and watch Nuji's channel from the RE Challenger or Resident Evil Challenger. Check his old videos out. They're really cool. This is what challenge is about. You don't have to do 24-hour challenge, but look at what their challenges they did. See if you can implement something like that. Don't copy them. I don't copy them. But see if you can do your own sort of challenge with that by looking at what 24-hour challenges that they did. Look at their stipulations, look at what they did, look at what I do, and yeah, just do your own thing and hopefully it will work. And if you want to copy my challenges, feel free. If you can do better than what I can do, then go ahead, do it, do it. So yeah, I mean, it's not that difficult. It's not rocket science to do challenges. You can do certain weapon stipulation challenge. You can do health stipulation challenge. Different ones and different games. Just random mix it up. Season 2 is going to look fun, because hopefully we're going to be doing a viewer's choice challenge, as well as bringing Revelations 2 to the challenger game. And we'll be trying to mix it up a bit with different Resident Evil games. Maybe some old ones might return as well. Like in this one, we've got Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2 Classic, Resident Evil 1 Remake, Resident Evil 2 Remake, and Nemesis. So we've got that coming. So stay tuned for more, and we'll see you later, guys.